friends, and welcome back to another Active Kids episode where we invest in
your future.
Whose future?
Your future.
I'm Jeanette Diergaard, and with me is my cool friend.
Hi guys, my name is Silvano Pierkus, and Ginny, what's our theme for this week?
Our theme for this week is school. And do you know what the theme of the day is?
Teacher.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. What do you like the most about your teacher?
What I like about my teacher is that she always helps me right. She tells me what to do and when I'm right or wrong. And when I'm wrong, she helps me to do it right.
Absolutely. You know what I like about my teacher? That they're always just the nicest people, and they just want the best for us.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's
but
very cool.
anyways, guys, don't forget where we got the school beanbags from, and that is from Innovations. And if you want cool beanbags like this, you can email innovations@info@kickstartnam.com. Okay, do we have a song to sing?
Mary has a little lamb.
Mary has a little lamb. Let's sing that song. Okay. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3.
Mary has a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary has a little lamb that's as white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary goes.
Is it goes or went?
I don't know. I think it's a went or go.
Mary went somewhere. Yay! I also want to go somewhere with Mary, guys. Okay, so that brings us to go to the coolest things ever. We will be doing arts and crafts. So stay tuned for that. Everybody, and welcome back to the arts and crafts segment. So for today's arts and crafts segment, I have a red paper and I have 2 Cokie pens and then obviously a scissor. And always remember, if you guys use a scissor, make sure you have your parents there to help you through it. So today I am going to make an apple. Now what we're going to do with this one is you are going to cut it along the paper. So you have your A4 page, you have it, and then you fold it in half for me, okay? And then we will take the black marker. Okay, let's take our black marker and we are going to draw an apple because it's the teacher's theme. And what do teachers like? Apples. I hope you guys also love apples, because apples are just so delicious and so healthy. Okay, so I drew my apple on the side. Or do you guys think we should make it bigger? Let's make it bigger. Okay, so we're gonna make it a bit bigger. Let's do it like this. There we go. And now we're gonna cut it along the edges that you want. Okay. And before we cut it completely, always remember, let's remember to add a little leaf there. My leaf is going to be orange, okay? You'll see it will come together in a bit, friends. Don't worry. I know it looks a bit weird, but let's cut it. Okay, and let's cut the leaf there, okay? Can you guys see what I'm doing? And now we're gonna cut the leaf. You can make your leaf big or small, whichever way you like it, but don't draw the whole leaf or the whole tree. Remember, it's a small branch that you want to draw. Let's link to the apple. Okay, let's see. Look at our cute apple, friends. So you guys can make these really cool apples at home. and then you can play with it and pretend that it is your make-believe apple. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this arts and crafts session. We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Wow, what the best arts and crafts. Ginny, what's next?
We will be going to another favorite segment of the show, and that is going to Zoe and Zaki.
Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray! Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray! Hi all you special people, my name is Zach and I love how teachers teach us to be kind.
Hi friends, my name is Zoe, and I love that teachers love us no matter what.
And we are niece and nephew.
We miss you so much. This is the week where we are learning about my school, and today is all about teachers.
Zoe, we might be going back to school soon, but do you know what we miss most about school?
I know, our teachers. They are tired, they always come to school with a smile.
They are really smart because they also know the answers to all my questions.
They are super patient because sometimes we get naughty
Or forget about our homework.
or sometimes forget the things they teach us.
But they never get mad at us for asking questions.
They are super creative because each lesson is different.
And they use colors and sounds and fun games to make learning fun.
My teacher taught me how to write my name.
How to read in the alphabet.
They teach us to love each other.
Even if we all are different.
They always love us.
Make us laugh.
Tell us that we are special and unique.
And teach us even when we get scared sometimes.
They will always be there no matter what.
And even when we get too loud.
Or talk when we are not supposed to.
Or actually knock things over.
They will always be kind
And loving.
and just be the best.
Today I want to say thank you to all my superhero teachers.
You know what, Zaki? I think it's time for us to sing a super fun song about teachers with our friends.
Get ready, friends. And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3. My teacher is the best there ever was. My teacher is the best, and I love her just because she always tells me stories and
reads my favorite
books.
books.
When I want to see the pictures, she always makes me look.
My teacher is
The best
there
ever was. My teacher is the best, and I love her just because she helps us all
along
and teaches us to share.
She taught me always to be kind and always to play fair. My teacher is
the best there ever was. My teacher is the best, and I love her just because. Sometimes I fall and hurt myself, and then I start to cry. But she helps me to feel better and helps me to
dry my eyes. My teacher
is the best there ever was. My teacher is the best, and I love her just because
she teaches us to dance and she teaches us to sing. She teaches us some silly songs, and it's my favorite thing. My teacher is the best there ever was. My teacher is the best, and I love her just because. When I spell and make a mess, my teacher helps me clean. She's the greatest teacher that I have ever seen.
I love our teachers so much, Zoe.
Me too, Zaki. It's time for our fun fact again.
Did you know that there are so many lady teachers in the world than men? But everyone can be a teacher as long as you work hard, love what you do, and believe in your kids.
Wow, that is so cool, friends. Remember that our alphabet, you remember that our teachers teaches us so much and helps us to be kind and to love one another.
That is so true, Zoe, but that is for us today, friends. We will see you again tomorrow. Bye.
I had so much fun with Zoe and Zaki. Did you have some fun?
Yeah, it was fun, very fun.
Yeah, their banter is my favorite. But now it's time for us to do a little breathing exercises and some stretching. Because as a teacher, teachers constantly get stressed out because of us guys. So, let's do some breathing exercises for them. Okay, so we're going to start with deep breaths in through your nose. And then hold it and out through your mouth. In through your nose again. And big exhale out your mouth. One last time, in through your nose. And out through your mouth. And now we are going to stretch a bit, Let's do this. Let's stretch our wrist first, our fingers. Because what do we do when we do our homework from our teachers? We write a lot. So we have to stretch our fingers.
A lot.
So this is going to get us ready for our lesson right after this. Okay, let's stretch it to the side. Okay, to the other side. And there we go. Awesome. Now we are going to go to the pre-primary lesson. And it is week 15, lesson 2. Stay tuned. Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there's an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is My School. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, we know that we have to sanitize. So let us take our sanitizer and we rub inside our hands, around our hands, in between our fingers,
on our wrists and our fingertips too. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, we will be doing classroom objects, patterns, tracing, arts and crafts. Now, boys and girls, we are going to start our lesson by going to page 5. On page 5, we are going to be naming and tracing the classroom objects. So, on your page, you can see that there are 5 different things that you can find in a classroom. We are going to talk about each thing, and then after that, I'd like you to trace the name of each item. Let's start with the one that we can see. The first one is a book. Everyone, let's say book. Book. Well done. This is a book. Now we use our books to write important schoolwork. I have mine here, and this is where I write all the things about school. The book in your page is the first one that you can see, where the pages are opened. So we have seen a book. Book. Well done. The next thing that is on your page, we use it to write with, and this one is called a pencil. Everyone, let's say pencil. Pencil. Here is the word pencil. We use it to write inside a book. So whenever you have important schoolwork to do, you take out your book, you open your book, and you write with a pencil. The next thing that we are going to talk about that is on your page, number 3 on your page, is a ruler. Everyone, let's say ruler. Ruler. Well done. Now, ruler is used to make straight lines when we are writing. So we take our ruler, we take our book, and we press it on our book inside, and we draw straight lines. This is the word ruler. You are going to trace the name of the ruler. Well done. So far, so good. But let's say we make a mistake when we're writing in our book using our pencil. Well, that's okay. The next thing we're going to talk about is an eraser. Everyone, let's say eraser. Eraser. Well done. Now we use an eraser to erase or to rub out what we have written. Sometimes we've made a mistake. And we need to erase. So we use an eraser. This is the word eraser. So you are going to write the name by tracing over it. Eraser. And then the last thing is that all these things sometimes need to go into somewhere that is safe. And we have a pencil case. Everyone, let's say pencil case. Pencil case. Good job. Now a pencil case can be big or really small. This is my pencil case. I am putting in my pencil and my eraser so that I can use them later when I'm writing. And it's also because I want to keep them safe so they don't get lost. So these are the 5 things we can find in a classroom. We have talked about the ruler, which is this one. We have said a book, which is what I'm holding here. We have talked about the eraser, which is this little thing to help us. Then we have our pencil, what we use to write. And then lastly, we have our pencil case, where we put all our school things that we need to use. So boys and girls, don't forget, because we're going to keep coming back to these ones. But for now, what I'd like you to do is to trace the name of each item and then practice by pointing to the item and saying its name. When you're done with that and the tracing, I would like you to please now turn to the next page, page 6. On page 6, we have more tracing, but this time, instead of words of things that are in the classroom, we are going to be tracing patterns. We have 2 patterns there. The first one is a loop-de-loop pattern, where we go up, round and down. So we're going to practice that one together. I'd like you to please take your color or your pencil, and you and I are going to do it together. I have mine on the board, so let us take a look. So as you can see, it's going up, round and down and up and round. So we're going to continue this pattern until we are done. There are 2 important rules about the tracing of the pattern. The first one, boys and girls, is that we don't lift up our pencil or color. We want to make sure that it's one continuous pattern. So if we lift up our pencil, we are cheating. It's okay to stop, but don't lift up your pencil. Then the second rule, boys and girls, is to make sure that you follow each and every trace dot. Make sure that when you are following it, you are catching it so that it doesn't run away. If you do that, you will see that you are writing beautifully. So, take your pencil or your color, put it in your hand, and we're going to start together. Are we ready? Let's go. Up. Take your time, catch each trace line, round and down. Good job. Try hard not to lift up your pencil. And we're going back up and round and down. Good job. Let's go again. Up. Try to catch all the trace lines and round and down. If you feel tired, it's okay to stop. But make sure that you do not lift up your pencil. Let's go, everyone. Up and round and down. Good job, everyone. And up and round. Catch all the trace lines. And down. Well done! If you managed to do it with me, good job! So I want you, if you're not done, to take your time still. There's no rush. Just make sure it's neat. Now the next pattern that we have is called the zigzag pattern. That's because when we go up, we are zigging and down is zagging. So we call it the zigzag pattern. We're going to start the same way. The rules are still the same. And this time I want you to actually say it out loud because it's fun. So let's take our pencil and our color. We go zig in a nice straight line. Don't rush. Zag. Very good. Make sure you get all the points. Don't make any curves. Make corners. Zig. Good job. Don't lift up your pencil. Zag. Straight lines. Yes. Again. Zig. Well done! And make sure you make a point. Don't make any round edges like these ones. Zag. Good job. And let's go back up. Zig. Yes, and come back down. Zag. Well done. One more time. Let's go. Zig. And the last one for me. And zag. And now my pattern is complete. Well done if you managed to do it with me. So take your time when you're doing your patterns. The rest of them that are underneath are the same, and you're going to do them by yourself. So make sure that you trace your words neatly for each item that we talked about in the classroom. And then after that, finish up your zigzag and your loop-de-loop pattern. I'll see you soon after the advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
For the next part of our lesson, boys and girls, I'd like us to go to page 7. On page 7, we have a beautiful school, but it's not in one straight line. So what we have to do is trace it so that all the lines can become clear. You can use your color or you can use your pencil. I've already started tracing my school and this is what it's looking like so far. Now as you can see, all the lines that I'm doing are clear. So make sure that when you're tracing, the first thing you do is follow each trace line. Catch it so it doesn't run away. And then after that, please also make sure that you take your time. You don't need to rush for this one. So I'm going to continue mine and I'm going to make each line very straight. When you are done with yours, you're going to move to the next page, page 8. On page 8, we are going to make a collage. Yay! Now a collage, boys and girls, is when we use materials to make a picture instead of coloring. So we are going to use any materials that are available to you, whether they are natural materials, meaning you can find them outside, or materials inside the house. It can be anything. Let's take a look at the ones that I have here with me. So I went outside with a special friend of mine and we went and we got some leaves. Now as you can see, any materials that you use need to be small. If they are too big, then they will not stick on your paper. So I have some leaves that I found outside, and then I also have some rice. So I'm going to use rice and my leaves to make my collage. So the first thing I need to do when making my collage depends on which materials I'm using. Now as you can see, my door has wide spaces here. So this is where I'm going to put my leaves. I'm going to use my glue, which is exactly what you are going to use too. I'm going to use this one because this one is much better for me to use in terms of my safety. If I need it, I roll it up, and when I'm done, I roll it down. So right now, I'm going to take a leaf, and then I'm going to rub some glue on my leaf and stick it on my door. I'm going to continue doing a few more of these so that you can see the beautiful pattern that they are making. Remember, if you think you don't have anything to use, that's okay. You can ask an adult to help you look for materials. Like we said, they don't have to be fancy or they don't have to be in your house. You can use something small like sand. Sand is a very good material. Just make sure that all the materials you use do not leave a mess. So I'm almost done with just a few leaves and I want to show you what it looks like so far. I'm going to continue later, but at least if you see what I'm talking about, then you'll be able to have an idea on what to do. So I have pasted a few of my leaves on the inside of my door. I'm going to continue because I still have a lot left. Make sure that if you're not using your glue, you put your lid on so that it does not dry out. Now for the other smaller materials like the rice, I can take a little bit of rice in a lid. And then instead of trying to paste them one at a time, I can take my glue and try and paste on a large area on my paper. So I'm going to try and paste the rice on the door frame. So I'm done there. I'm going to take a little bit of rice and making sure each one is lying down by itself. Make sure that you do not waste any materials, boys and girls, because you have to be responsible and use them wisely. So I'm almost done with my lid of rice, and then very soon I'll be able to show you what the door frame looks like. Almost there, a few more, and let me just scoop up the ones that don't have any glue on them. And I am done for now. So, as you can see, I have rice on my door frame and I have my leaves on my door. I can use many materials, just like how you can also use many different materials. Just make sure that you are neat and you pack up after you've used these materials. So when your collage is done, I'd like you to please make sure that it is neat. Try to stick everything inside the lines, and if you need help from an adult, it's okay to ask. I will see you soon after the advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
My dear friends, we have now come to the end of our lesson. I hope you had fun. I know I did. But remember, if you're not sure what to do or you're still confused, that's okay. You can always ask an adult for help. But just make sure you finish your work by yourself. So now that we are done with our lesson, we know that we have to sanitize. Remember, if you don't have sanitizer, you can use soap and water. And when you rub the soap, you can rub inside, around your hands, in between your fingers, on your wrists, and on your fingertips too. Make sure you wash your hands and dry them before you touch anything else. I wonder, Zoshi was supposed to meet me later by the jungle gym, but I think he wants to come and pick me up. Zoshi, I'm done. Let's go and play. Zoshi, let's go and play by the swings, please. Oh, there he is. Hello, Zoshi. Are you ready for the swings? I am too, but first we have to say goodbye to our special friends. Let's sing our special goodbye song. Goodbye, goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Bye!
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.
Wow, I had so much fun, but that's it for us today. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for Afrikaans and Chini. That's a wrap.
That is a wrap, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Catch us on the My Zone and Zoshi Facebook pages at 9 a.m. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.